The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Aker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
Depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about the three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it at first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hookster's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal, Oil, and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lamira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Schlevy Field here in Waupun as we get ready for a Trailways East conference matchup here between Hustisford, Dodgeland, and I don't know what would you give them as far as a nickname, because
the Trojan Falcons.
Okay,
the Trojan Falcons.
That's an interesting way to put it, but I'll buy that for right now.
We'll go with that.
and the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. These two teams played on Tuesday in actually a doubleheader because the way that they have it set up in the Trailways East, because there are 3 divisions. They have them set up so that they play each other within the division 3 times. So this will be the 3rd time that these teams will play, and it'll be the last time for the season unless they are lined up to play in the WIAA playoffs. We're going to step aside here, and we will come back here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus, and we will give a recap of those Tuesday games and a little bit that we have here on Hustisford here on this season at Schlevy Field in Waupun. You're listening to Jeff's Hour-Long, which Gage Runty here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. We'll be back.
Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Welcome back here to the pregame show as CWC is just finishing up their infield warm-ups here on the pregame here from Schleve. Gage, we saw these two teams played each other on Tuesday. They played a doubleheader. Why don't you give us a recap of what we got for Husty Dodgeland?
Yeah, Hustisford Dodgeland came out swinging in game one. Noah Cohn with a stellar performance. He goes 7 innings, 1 earned ball, 7 Ks, 4 walks for him. As far as that offense goes, it was Slade Yinger getting the job done. He brings himself an RBI. Kipton Walter does the same thing. Noah Cohn helps his own cause. He brings in an RBI of his own. Noah Cohn, 2 walks in that game. Slade Yinger, he goes 1 for 3 in that ball game. That one was a loss for Hustisford Dodgeland, and they lost the second one as well. Hustisford Dodgeland with another. Kipton Walter goes 6 2/3, 1 earned, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks. Just a very solid performance from him to take that one. They win that ball game. It was, I mean, that's a pretty good one, Jeff. 5 Ks, 6 2/3.
Yeah, that's an absolutely good quality start for a high school pitcher.
Yeah, Noah Cohn in left did his job on the day too. One hit, 1 AB, 2 walks for him, 2 RBIs on the day. That he was on a heater on Tuesday. April 28th was the day of Noah Cohn. Another W for Hustisford in that spot. When we come back, we'll go over CWC's, performance in that one. You're listening to Gage Runty alongside Jeff Sauer on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmsen makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmsen.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Each and every week, Len's Truck Center, Radio Plus Video Sports, in partnership with Jeff's live streams, salute a great Student Athlete of the Week. Congratulations to Decker from Mayville, our Student Athlete of the Week this week.
Right back up the middle with the infield in. It's going to get all the way through. It's going to score 2. It's a 2 RBI single for Paxton Decker. It's 6-4. And Mayville puts up a 4 spot in the bottom of the 5th.
Len's Truck Center, Radio Plus Video Sports, in partnership with Jeff's live streams, salute great student athletes.
I mean, well, you can't be down 4-1 into the 4th. Just kind of a belief factor, but I think just the speed that we have kind of put us, that's kind of like what it was our self-starter today, was getting guys to second base and then trusting guys that we can just make the right plays offensively. And
Lance Truck, we got the trucks at Lance Truck.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generate.
Welcome back here to Sleevey Field as we're just watching Dodgeland, Hustisford get ready to wrap things up here with their infield. Let's give a little bit of a recap on what we have so far for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders, who are 4-6 on the season. And again, let's give a little bit gauge from what we saw in that doubleheader from CWC.
Yeah, in game 1, it was Lucas Coker all the way. He goes 2 for 3 with an RBI. He is responsible for the only run that they scored in that first game. Behind, in terms of pitchers in that one, Zach Hoffman, 5 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, 6 strikeouts, and Carson Mulder comes in to close that one. In the second game, a 6-2 bout that they unfortunately didn't come away with a win there. As far as guys that did well, how about Lawson Phillips? 4 ABs. He knocks one hit with an RBI. And in terms of pitching, again, Lawson Phillips helping his own cause. He has 7 hits, 6 earned, 4 strikeouts, and 3 walks on 6 innings pitched. I mean, what that tells me, Jeff, is as far as, earned runs go in that first one, to have a guy that comes out and gives you 1 earned, you got to be able to play defense. You got to be able to limit those errors kill ball clubs. That's the saying that it's been since I've been a kid.
Right, especially at the high school level, yes. And we know that errors that it certainly makes a difference at the pros as well. But at the high school level, you can translate almost every time an error is going to transfer into a run of some kind. And the same thing happens when you have more than a walk in an inning as well. You just cannot walk hitters, and you cannot give them multiple opportunities to earn outs. I mean, if you do, you better make sure you've got run support to help yourself out.
Right, absolutely. When we come back, a little bit more pregame show action here on Jeff's Live Streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We are Hustisford Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hustisford Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options. Appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Waupun softball is having a great season. This is our play of the week from Len's Truck Center and Radio Plus Video Sports. Waupun with a nice win over Columbus.
One down, the bases loaded for Waupun.
If you want a truck or an SUV, go to Len's till you like what you see. Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we've got. Len's Truck. Len's Truck. We got the trucks at Len's Truck.
It's our play of the week this week from Radio Plus Video Sports, Jeff's Live Streams, and Len's Truck Center.
Yeah, well, at bat-wise, we want to hit the ball hard. It's all we really talk about when it's time to get your at-bat, you let him hit balls that are out of the zone. Because some of them like that pitch that just isn't a strike, and they can hit it hard. So that's what you ask him to do. It's like you don't have to just wait for a strike. Right. Hit a pitch you like.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Coaches meeting coming here at home plate. Gage, you had a chance to see this Dodgeland Husty team as they took on Mayville. What are you expecting to see tonight in tonight's game here from Husty Dodgeland?
Well, they came out hot against Mayville, man. They were up 5-0 in that ball game at one point, and didn't end up the way that they wanted it to in a run rule in the 6th inning. But, I mean, Slade Younger dealt. He dealt for, I think, 3 innings, 4 innings. And if they come out as hot as they did last time with the pitching that they did, I mean, CW is going to have a tall task in front of them.
And as far as what we have seen from CWC has played some pretty decent baseball. I mean, they've got their 4 wins. Obviously, they've got 3 of them against Wayland and 1 against St. Lawrence Seminary. So obviously, those are inferior opponents, but they typically have been able to battle in most of their contests here. And in the 2 games that these 2 teams played on Tuesday, those 2 games were close, a 3-1 and a 6-2. That tells me that it's a pretty close contest.
Those are one-swing ball games. They can change on the swing of one bat, right? So that is something to keep in mind here. I also think as far as Husty goes, if they're able to sustain that offense, if you can come out, score a 5 spot in the first 2 innings and find a guy that's going to be able to give you 5 shutout the rest of the way, you're going to do that. And they're going to be down on arms, playing a doubleheader already this week. This is probably going to be the battle of the 3rd, 4th arms in the rotation. It's going to be how deep is your rotation, and it's going to make for a pretty good ball game. Both of these teams pretty equally matched.
Yeah, we'll see how things turn out here. It's a huge Trailways East matchup here for both of these teams. I struggle. We cannot find necessarily all of the conference standing stuff out on Bound, which is where we're typically used to find everything during the fall and the winter season, but it's not mandatory that the teams use that, so we don't necessarily know what the conference standings are unless we have those conversations with the coaches. And I didn't get a chance to talk to Coach Smith here from CWC, so I'm not exactly sure where they're standing. Looks like we are getting ready here with the handshakes here, and we're going to step aside here, and we'll come back here and play some more ads, and then we'll get ready for some baseball here, Gage.
Yeah, let's do it. You're listening to Gage Runty and Jeff Sauer on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Welcome back here to Schleve Field as we get ready for first pitch. Leading things off is going to be number 8 is the number instead of number 6. Is it or is it a 6?
It's 6. Anthony Cluck rips down the left field line. That one's going to go foul.
Just
foul. He got a hold of that one. What a way to start a ball game for Anthony Cluck.
Yeah. I forgot to set up the instant replay, so I will do that. As Anthony Cluck there pulled it right down the line.
Van Heerwaarden steps in. He looks down, and he's ready to fire.
And the count?
1-0.
0-1?
0-1.
Watches that one in there, 1-1. Oops, I have the wrong scoreboard up here, too. I apologize, and... Go right out there and grab it.
Inside on Cluck will make it 2-1. Van Heerwaarden had the stuff in warm-ups. He was throwing strikes, had a pretty nasty breaking ball that he was throwing. We'll see how much Colker calls for that one tonight. 3-1 misses high, 2-1 misses high, makes it 3-1 on Cluck. Cluck the shortstop tonight for... We called them the Trojan Falcons earlier. See what Van Heerwaarden has in store on the 3-1. He's going to miss high on that one. It'll put Cluck on first base. And zeros across the board and runner on first, Jeff.
Draws the walk there. I have to get in here into the settings here and bring in our Wi-Fi. Otherwise, it's not going to show up on our scoreboard here. So I don't know how to do so with the... There we go. Just bring in my Wi-Fi settings. We want JLSY3. And I'm assuming it'll ask us for the password. So we'll do that. Oops. Did I enter a character? How do I know?
We're
just back her out?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 1-1 to Cone here. 1-0 to Cone. Runner on first. That one's going to miss low to Cone. 2-0 for the catcher today in Cone. He was throwing down in warm-ups. He looked good behind the dish, Jeff.
Yeah, he did. Cone at 2-0. There it goes across. Perfect.
They're going to send Cluck. Cluck's going to be in there pretty safe with a contested throw from Colker. A stolen base for Anthony Cluck.
3-0 is the count as well.
Called strike on Cone will make it full. Van Heerwaarden looks in, lines, fires. They're going to send Cluck. It's not even going to be a play at third base. Cone is going to walk.
Yeah.
They're going to have runners on first and third and no outs.
Coker threw that one in the dirt. They got him in a pickle. They're trying to get the run down, and they're going to score a run here. Then they throw it home. That's a huge mistake, and the runner advances. And it is now 1-0. And a stolen base for Noah Cone. Clock comes around and scores.
He scored largely on stolen bases there.
Yeah.
Manufactured his own run.
Huge mistake there for CWC. They should have just given up the stolen base to the second. And now the runner is going to advance over to third as that gets away from Coker, and they thought about coming across. And that'll be a pass ball as it went off of the glove. And runner in scoring position at third base. Are you surprised? Did they do this kind of running before?
No, they were not. They did not run on Tanner Schneider when they played Mayville. Most teams typically don't, but you're seeing not what I was expecting. I'll tell you that much. That one will miss high from Van Heerwarden. 2-0.
Two and 0 to Walter. Here's the pitch. High. 3-0. Can't believe that this umpire picks the perfect spot to sit there and block our camera shot. What is the chance that that happens?
It's a tough one.
Sitting dead red is Walter, and now he throws in there Van Heerwarden. Doesn't have a ton of velocity from what we're seeing, but he did, like you said, he was throwing strikes in the warm-ups, which is critical. We talked about how important walks are, and that's going to be hit well.
Oh, score one for Kipton Walter. That'll be an RBI single, make it 2-0. Hustisford Dodgeland.
Very aggressive up here on that single. That's the first hit of the game. And it's an RBI, just as you mentioned.
Brings up Connor Feilbach. Runner on first. That one will miss inside on Feilbach.
Ball one.
Pretty close. They're going to lay down a bunt here. That one's going to be tipped foul right off a home plate, Jeff.
Yeah, 1-1. I am surprised that he went for the bunt, really. I mean, they've been able to advance on stolen bases. Didn't need, really, your four-hitter to lay down a bunt yet. They didn't need to manufacture the run.
Yeah.
That's just me. I mean, that's looking at the fundamentals that I would
100%.
see here. Why not swing away? You know that Van Heerwarden hasn't been throwing a ton of strikes.
Missed outside on that one.
2-1.
Smash hit up the middle. Are they going to send him? No, he will not move to third. A single for Connor Feilbach.
Warner Harmson
for second. You have first and second, and still no outs for the Trojan Falcons.
Second base hit. And we're going to have a mound visit here from the coach. We're going to step aside, and we'll come back and take it with them. We'll be back.
Furniture, flooring, kitchen, and bath. We know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years...
Welcome back here to Levy Field. Coming up to bat is going to be number 19, Cameron Bierncott. For Husty. First pitch is in there for a strike. What do you think Coach told him?
Probably sit.
What do you think with the pitchers coach coming out for CWC? What do you think he talked to him about?
I think you're probably looking for just get it over the plate. Struggled with location early in this one. You could probably use, they do say if you can, you just got to trust your guys at some point here.
One of the issues, too, that CWC has, runners take off and a hit and run. It's going to go foul. You almost would have liked, again, for Bierncott just to lay off of it, even though it was a nice-looking pitch. Let your runners get into second and third. But CWC has a game tomorrow.
That's insane.
That'll be hit to the third base side. It'll stay fair. Schmitz tries to fire down the line, and beating it out with an infield single is going to be Bierncott. Not doing a very good job of switching cameras here. I got to start paying attention to doing my producing duties, so my apologies to you for not seeing that. That is the third hit already here for Mayville.
Swung on and missed from Walter. We strike one for him. Already in the 6th hole, Jeff.
Yeah, right. With nobody out yet. On the outside edge.
0-2.
Bases are loaded here for Husty, Dodgeland, Husty. Tries to throw a breaking ball. Again, the difference gauge between, I talk about this a lot. I love calling softball. The difference in softball, baseball, pitch count.
Right.
You cannot afford to waste any pitches, and that was a wasted pitch. That's going to go outside, and it is now 2-2. And I don't know what does it have here for pitch count so far in the inning. It usually will tell us. I don't remember where it shows us what that is.
A smash hit over the second baseman's head. That'll score 1. It's going to score 2. A 2 RBI single for Marshall Walter. Comes back from an 0-2 count all the way back. 4-0 Trojan Falcons.
And we're here in the first with runners at first and second. Brings up number 22, Braxton Soldner. The number 15 is Soldner on his jersey here. One and one. Let's see if I can find where that is at.
Swung on, pop fly over in that first base. It'll be
infield fly rule, automatically an out. They should have called that at least, but it'll go down. Ryan Hull gets underneath it and gets the out for CWC. And the F3 for out number 1. Not sure what happened there. I had my head down taking a look here at the producing, so I'm not sure what I missed there. Maybe a throw down. Brings up number 4, Braden Schwant. Runners take off, fire down to third by Coker. Is in there safe because the ball was bobbled would be my bet. Again, I thought I hit the switcher, but I missed it. My apologies again. Stolen bases. Runners are in at second and third, and it was a ball. It's going to be hit off of the end of the bat. That'll go foul. Didn't hear any windshield. That's a good thing.
It always feels good.
Strike two. Good pitch there by Van Herwarden. Now ahead in the count 1-2 on Schwant.
Missed outside.
Happens if we hit the stats here.
There we go. 36 pitches so far in this one.
2-2 is the count. That's going to miss. That's going to allow for a runner at third to come in and score. And as I've told you, it's a country mile all the way back to this backstop before. And it's a full count.
3-2, 1 out. Dodgeland Houston leads by 5.
Top of the first inning. We knew that this was going to be a bit of a challenge with pitching, since both of them probably burned up their aces. It's going to be popped up into the infield, trying to give chase is going to be Ryan Hull. Misses, times that one, and just outside of the reach. And it's going to go as a foul ball. Still only one down here. 8 hitters in the lineup so far, or come through the lineup. Outside, draws the walk. Is he stealing?
My bet would be yes. My bet would be yes.
I would guess so as well. I would bet that he's going to be taken off.
Brings up the 9-hitter Traylon White.
And instead he doesn't with only 1 out. I don't understand this. White takes the ball in there to make sure that you could get the stolen base. Inside now, he's going to take off and get the stolen base. On that ball. 1-1 with only 1 out here to the 9-hitter. And because I'm keeping a paper book, I'm going to get to have to restart my next column.
Swung on a miss from White. 1-2, 1 out here in the first. Husty Dodgeland leads by 5. Only 1 down for the Crusaders. 2-2.
Runners at second and third.
One misses high, it's full. 3-2, 1 out. Traylon White here at the dish. Van Herwarden has thrown north of 40 pitches in this first inning. He winds, he fires. Swung on and missed. He gets a huge punch out of Traylon White. They'll bring up the top of the order in Anthony Cluck.
Cluck, I believe, drew the walk, but he had hit one down the line hard.
0 for 0 on the day for Cluck.
Good block there by Coker. Yeah, go ahead.
They've been running on Coker, I mean, quite a bit today. But all those throws are like, they're relatively competitive. They're not, it's not like they're just, you know, stealing at will. There's another big block.
We will have to see if CWC is going to be able to respond in theirs, because we know that Husty is going to have to also, or Dodgeland Hustisford is going to have their number 3 pitcher on the bump.
That one misses high. 3-0 to Anthony Cluck.
Shortstop here for Dodgeland Hustisford. And they put him on and load the bases. They save 1 pitch. Now, bases are loaded here for Dodgeland Husty. Inside, almost tried to wear that for Noah Cohn. That would have pushed another run across. That's hit well. Lawson Phillips going back, tracking it. Good job there by Lawson Phillips to track it for CWC to grab the 3rd out. 5 runs. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. No errors and 3 left on. And after 1/2 inning, your score 5-0. We'll step aside and be back.
Experience. They specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and
Looking at this defensive lineup for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. Out on the left, it's Connor Feilbach, or I guess it's for the Hustisford Dodgeland Trojan Falcons. Out on the left, it's Connor Feilbach. In center will be Braxton Solder, and right will be Marshall Waltner. At third, it'll be Braden Schwant. At short, it'll be Anthony Cluck. At second base, it'll be Traywin White. At first, it'll be Cameron Burincott. Behind the dish will be Noah Cohn. And shoving for the Trojan Falcons will be Dawson Moss. If you're CWC, you got to find a way to respond here, Jeff.
Yeah, they've got to get up here, and they got to see if they can get their bats rolling right off the bat. Leading things off for CWC will be the right fielder, Cole Arndt. That's going to be hit to the pitcher. Bobbles it, fires across the diamond, and gets the out on the 1-3 putout for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, well, and again, what we talked about is you just got, you know that you are not the top pitcher. Your job is to throw strikes and trust your defense. You've got to hope that the offense cannot find the gaps. I thought that was a pretty good pitch coming here from, who's the pitcher?
Dawson Moss.
Thank you. Hit to short, just outside of the reach, and a base hit for Carson Mulder for CWC to get things rolling here.
Saw it and went right after it, Jeff.
Yep.
Bring up Lawson Phillips.
We'll see how aggressive they get on the bases. First pitch into Lawson Phillips is in there for a strike. 0-1. Runner's going to take off. That was a strike in there, a good throw. And they're going to say just in there, safe. Could see that as a good tag there. 0-2, but you've got Carson Mulder over at second. Ooh, good pitch there. I don't know how Lawson laid off on that. He did. Makes it 1-2. Outside. 2-2. We never was able to. We'll have to double check it and see what the pitch count was there for Van Herward in that last inning. That's going to be hit off of the plate. That'll go foul.
Unofficially 48 pitches is what I've got here, Jeff.
Yeah. And he's allowed to throw 100.
Yeah. Tall task in front of him.
Yeah. It's going to be fouled off as well. If the inside of the foot, is that what it looked like to you?
Yeah, right off the ankle. Not an easy one to take if you're Phillips.
Keeps the count still at 2-2. But again, the difference in softball is this counts as the pitch count is huge. So fouls make a difference. Slow roller, short, picked up there, fired across the diamond in time, safe at first. Good job, hustle there by Lawson Phillips, moves the runner over to third.
Be an infield single.
Yeah, I forgot to switch the camera again.
First and third, one out for Lucas Kolker.
Left-handed hitting catcher for CWC, just a freshman.
Throw down cut off by the shortstop. Pump fake to third. No avail. Lawson Phillips moves to second on a defensive indifference.
Nice breaking ball in there to Kolker. Kolker down 0-2.
Miss wide. On Kolker would be 1-2. CWC's got a chance to capitalize here, Jeff. They go down 5 in the first inning, and now they have a chance to battle back a little bit.
Yeah, with runners at second and third, a base hit over to the second baseman. Bobble there. Fired across. Out over at first on the 4-3 putout. Come on, Jeff. Run comes across and scores in Carson Mulder for CWC. Brings up Zach Hoffman. Hits it over to third, fires across the diamond, and a good stretch over there to get the third out on the 5-3 putout. One run on one hit. No errors, and one left on. And after one complete, your score, 5-1. We'll step aside and be back.
Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
New pitcher on the mound for CWC. Ryan Hall comes into this one to relieve Jake Van Haerwarden. Van Haerwarden, you can close the book on him. 1 inning pitched, 5 earned, 1 K, 4 walks for Van Haerwarden. A forgettable start, to say the least, Jeff.
Yeah, again, and we knew that this is, again, where we were going to be sitting at. First pitch from Hull to number 14, the 3-hitter.
Kipton Walter.
Walter is in there for a ball.
Ball.
To start things out.
So and that one will get out of play. 1-1.
If you are Dodgeland Husty, you got the start that you wanted, right? You're
right.
Coming on the road. You're up after 1 inning. You're up by 4, 5-1. Now you just have to be able to hold it.
They've been in this exact spot before. That one will be called strike. 1-2. Walter last time up singled for Dodgeland Houston. This is low. It'll be 2-2 to Walter. Designated hitting today, Jeff.
Yeah. And so far he's doing his job. He got the 1 hit and he came around and scored and had an RBI.
It's a pretty solid start.
It is.
Mrs. Lowe works the count full here. Just Walter, 3-2. No outs here in the top of the second. Dodgeland up 5-1.
You just cannot get deep into pitch counts.
No. Misses up. Does the offer from Hull, and that'll be a walk for Kipton Walter. Single and a walk starts this one off for Walter. That'll bring up Connor Feilbach, the left fielder today. He's got a single to his name as well. Last time went right over the head of Carson Mulder over there at short. You're going to throw a pickoff move over there at Walter. A little closer than you would have liked.
Yeah, we talked about it before. Right in front of the bases, it's powder. where they've thrown all kinds of diamond dry to keep the diamond dry. It's going to go in the dirt for a ball. But otherwise, around the infield, we noticed was hard pan.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it seemed like.
Well, then you go and you watch them out in the outfield, and those balls are bouncing like it's concrete, Jeff.
Right, right. A little bit of rain coming through here. You can see it on the camera. Getting a little bit on some of our electronics that we have here. Let's just hope it's a little passing shower. Couple sprinkles. 2-0 is the count now.
We have to go on a rescue mission.
Yeah, maybe.
This is outside. 3-0 to Feilbach.
You throw 100 pitches, you have to go 3 days rest. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Can throw again on Saturday.
Can throw again on Saturday.
That's my understanding of the pitch count rules. So CWC, if you had both their Phillips and Hoffman throw in that doubleheader, throw it over more than 65 pitches.
That one swung on by Feilbach. That one will go out to the right fielder in Arndt. Arndt will make the play. F9 in the scorebook for Feilbach. And it's 1 down for Ryan Hall.
Good play out there by Arndt to judge that one. Still like to see a little bit more solid. Have him, instead of trying to pull that off to the side of the body, try and get in front of it. And up to bat now is Cameron Berencott. And that'll be strike 1 on the foul.
He singled last time he was up on a tough play to Landon Smits over there at third base. They're going to throw another pickoff attempt at Kipton Walter. He'll be back with plenty of time.
So far, a much better inning here for CWC defense. Been able to hold that runner over at first.
A beauty, jammed him up and in, did Hall. Berencott swings on that one. It'll be 0-2 to the first baseman in today's contest. Ball knocked down by Kolker. Just enough to keep Walter at first.
That kind of surprises me that he didn't at least try.
Yeah, me too. Especially with the success that they've had stealing bases today.
Yeah.
A good block by Kolker back there. Playing brick wall. 1-2 misses low. It'll be 2-2, 1 out for Hull. Berencott working his way back into this count. Hull looked in, sets himself, and fires. Swung on and fouled, tipped again by Berencott. He is really making Hull work for this one.
Yeah, the runner was taken off that time on the 2-2 count. Berencott didn't have a choice but to protect, got a piece of it. Sends the runner back to first.
Winds it, fires. That one is going to be on the black, a backward strikeout, looking strikeout for Ryan Hall. An absolute beauty of a pitch from him. You needed that one big time.
Yeah, absolutely huge to get the second out here without having any more runners on base, nobody in scoring position.
I'll bring up Marshall Walter with his brother Kipton with another pickoff attempt over there at him. 2 down in the top of the second here.
I get nervous with that type of stuff because all it takes is for it to throw it past him, and that runner's going to be over at third. You've got 2 down. Go after the hitter.
Right.
And the first pitch in there to Walter is in there for a ball.
Missed outside on that one. Fired, though. Fired the hands, didn't swing all the way through, did Walter. 1-0. That one swung on, shot up the middle for Walter. Kipton's going to look, and he's not going to round second. Marshall Walter moves over his brother Kipton, And now they have runners on first and second with 2 outs here in the second.
Is that Wolter's second base hit from what I have down?
Yes, yeah, that's what I've got as well.
It'll bring up, go ahead.
Braxton Soldner. That one will be in there from Hull. Much to Soldner's dismay. It'll be a 0-1 count now to the center fielder in today's contest. A fly out last time in his attempt. A really nice pick there by Colker behind the dish. He's working hard back there.
He is.
He's looked really good behind the dish today as a freshman.
So far here in this second inning, struggled a little bit in the first.
That one swung on to third base. The 5-3 putout is not going to happen. Soldner will be in at first. A little bit of an, I don't even know what you want to call that from Smits.
Did not throw the ball over. Ended up going short. Pulls Van Heerwarden's foot off of the base. And now bases are loaded for
Braden Schwant. An E5, that one goes down in the books as, and Schwant faces an 0-1 count after a beauty from Ryan Hall. They were looking really good. Schwant gonna put this one in play, looking for the 4-3 put out. He will get it. Phillips to Heerwarden, and that will do it for this one. They get out of this inning. You're listening to Gage Runty and Jeff Sauer on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options. Appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back to Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus. I'm Gage Runty alongside Jeff Sauer. 5-1 here in the bottom of the second. It'll bring up Jake Van Heerwarden, who threw the first inning of this ball game. He's responsible for all 5. He's looking to chip in a little bit here.
Landon Smits is on deck. Ryan Hull is in the hole, who is currently the pitcher for CWC. We'll see if Jake can get things here and help Ryan out.
That one will miss outside to Heerwarden. And it'll be 1-0. Swung on and missed by Van Heerwarden. It will be 1-1, a little bit above the letters there, Jeff.
Yeah, just again, I saw it at eye level. Looks too good to lay off. Just lack of discipline there.
Swung on again. They're liking the high fastball.
Almost the same exact pitch. Second inning in a row for the pitcher for Husty. That is Moss, right?
Yep. Ooh, big breaking ball from Moss. Almost had Van Heerwarden swinging out of his shoes. A little bit of discipline from Jake.
We had a way to lay off of that one, yep.
It's a tough one to lay off of. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. A strikeout for Dawson Moss. That'll be his, I believe that's his first or second today. His first.
That is his first K.
His first K today.
Yep.
Be 1 out for Landon Smits.
Bring the third baseman for CWC. The difference that we're seeing here from Moss is he's throwing strikes. He's trying to trust his defense.
I agree.
CWC a little bit too far out front, but that's the difference that we're seeing right now, right?
Yeah, exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Looked like that one was fouled off of the catcher. That is that Noah Cone who's the catcher?
Cone's going to give himself a little bit of a lap back there. Oh, 2. Swung on and shot down the third base line. Schwann's going to wait for that one to get out of play.
Yep. Smart play over there by the third baseman. Goes foul.
It'll be 0-2 to Smits.
About, what, 6 inches to a foot foul just before it got to the base there?
Yeah, very high IQ by Schwann to be waiting for that one to go foul. Smith's going to swung on and do it again. That one's going to go under the glove of Schwann. Kluck's going to get his hands on it. It'll go down as an E5, but Smits is going to reach on that one. The little dribbler got to Schwann there. It's a tough play.
Yeah, it kind of ate him up there as it took that hop right underneath the glove. He was going to try and olay it and just could not get the glove on it.
So it's 1 down, and that'll bring Ryan Hull to the plate. Hull likes to be an opposite field hitter here, Jeff. That one will also miss outside. Be 2-0.
It's a good spot to hit it here on the right-hand side when you've got the first baseman trying to hold the runner.
Right. It would take an opposite field single right here. Almost pushed it opposite field, just missed that one. It'll be 2-1 to the pitcher. He relieved Van Herwarden, here in the second inning. Did a pretty good job.
Did a good job coming in, shutting down Husties' offense. Sorry about that. I mean, they came in and did what they wanted to do. They wanted to try and push a run across, and they weren't able to, even though they got bases loaded.
That one misses low from Moss. 3-1 to Hall.
Wonderful baseball weather today, about 42 degrees and rain.
Right. Good. Moss is going to get his glove on that one. He's going to make a wonderful play to first base.
I don't know what Landon is doing. Oh, how is he safe?
Landon Smits is going to take off on the throw, and he'll reach on the toss.
So it's going to go down as a fielder's choice as the pitcher fields it, fires over to first. Landon Smits thought that it was caught as a line drive and ran back towards first base, but then realized that it wasn't and made it back to second. So a fielder's choice on the 1-3 putout for the second out. And ball 1 to the DH, Bryce Billy. Hits that one on the ground to the shortstop. Grabs a hold of it. Fires across the diamond and gets the third out for Dodgeland Hustie. I have no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And after 2, your score 5-1.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post.
Welcome back here to Schleve Field. Leading things off is
Traywin White.
Number 9 hitter in the order for Dodgeland Husty.
That one swung on by White. Arndt Phillips are going to be over there. It's going to drop in front of Arndt for a base hit.
Yeah, it's going to go as a single. In the book, it looks like it was crunched. Instead, it's a little Texas leaguer that drops right behind the first baseman. Kind of surprised that Van Heerwarden didn't try and track it also, right? I mean, all three of them could have gone after it instead.
That brings up Anthony Cluck, the leadoff hitter. He's responsible for a walk and an intentional walk in this one. He'll follow that one back. You don't see intentional walks in high school baseball very often, Jeff.
Not very often. But it worked out for him.
It worked out. It worked out to a T. That was exactly what they wanted to have happen.
Right.
Ryan Hull back on the mound for this one. 25 total pitches so far in this ball game, as Cluck is going to put one right in front of the shortstop, and he will fake a throw to first and then throw it back over to Carson Mulder at shortstop to pick off Traywin White. To no avail.
No.
So it'll be a infield.
Another infield hit.
Infield single. Advanced by the batter. They'll bring up Noah Cohn, the backstop in this one. Good strike on the outside corner there. The 0-1. That one is missed outside by Hull.
Huge stop right there by
Huge
Kolker.
stop by Kolker. Keeps the force in play for CWC. 1-1 to the backstop. Cohn's going to swing on that one. That one will be to Mulder. Mulder's going to go to third with it to Smits, and they're going to chop down Traywin White at third base. So it'll be a fielder's choice for Cohn, and that'll bring up Kipton Walter.
Good, smart play there by Mulder, turning the hips, and he did great fundamentals there. Grabbed a hold of that ball, pivoted hard over to third base.
I'm going to swing on, and that one's going to get past Hoffman. They're going to race around the bases. Cohn on his way to second. It's going to be an RBI double for Kipton Walter.
Yeah, it looked like kind of like Hoffman may have lost his balance. He came running in on that line drive, really did not have a play on that ball. But tried to make the play by laying out like that. It ends up coming in as a
tough
double.
one, man.
Yeah.
That one's going to be lined back to the pitcher in Hull. He'll go to first with it. They've got two down here in this inning.
1-3 on the putout on the fielder's choice over there for the second out, but it allows for the runner to advance over to third. So an opportunity here for Dodgeland Husty to try and put one more run across. It's 7-1.
It's a huge RBI double from Walter there.
Yeah, 2 RBIs come across on that. That's just smart hitting. I have this number 9 coming up here, but this is not. It's number 18, right?
Correct.
Braxton Solter.
Be number 9. Yeah.
Is that who that is, or is that Marshall Walter that has a different jersey number? What do we got here? We're working on it. 3-0 is the count. I believe that this is Marshall Wolter. Unless somehow I missed someone here in the lineup, but I don't think I did. And drawing the walk.
Yeah, that would be Marshall Wolter. That would be Marshall Wolter.
Now Wolter's coming up now.
Yep.
So somehow, oh, the fielder's choice was over here. That's why. Okay. It was 1-3. That's where my bad. So that was Feilbach. Drawing the walk right now was Cameron Baroncott.
So we've got first and third. Marshall Wolter at the dish, his brother on third, and Baroncott on first. That one's going to miss high. It'll be a ball and a strike on the right fielder. (7-1) Dodgeland Husty. Swung on to the right field side. That one's just going to be foul for Marshall Wolter. Couple feet to the left there.
Yeah.
And we're talking about
at least one, maybe two.
At least one, maybe two. Wolter's got 2 singles in this one.
Runner's going to take off. That's going to be hit on the ground over to Hull. He's going to grab it, fires over into the dirt. And a good job there by Van Herward to dig it out to get the third out on the 1-3 putout once again as Soldner goes down. No, that was Wolter.
That'll bring up Arndt, Mulder, and Phillips when we come back.
Frame Building. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Arndt, Mulder, Phillips for the top 3 in this one. Moss still on the bump here as there's a strike to Cole Arndt, the right fielder in this one.
And we were just talking about how many 27 pitches
that was
for
pitch
Moss?
number 28. 6 balls, 22 strikes. Announcer's jinx. 29.
What is that? What is an announcer's
seven balls. But he's been really efficient today. Not bad from your 4th arm.
No, right, absolutely. Has done exactly what you've asked him to do in this contest. Throw strikes. Trust your defense.
1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter for the Crusaders. Swung on and missed. A strikeout for Dawson Moss. And they will go around the horn with that one.
Brings up the number 2 hitter here for CWC, and Carson Mulder came around and scored. Had the single in the first.
Moss's 2nd K here this afternoon here in Waupun.
Yeah, he knows he's not on the mound to throw strikeouts. That is
exactly.
not his job. He is, like you said, his 3rd, maybe 4th pitcher in the rotation for Dodgeland Husty, and his job is to throw strikes and trust his D. He's done so.
Done so at a high clip. 2-0 now to Mulder, the shortstop. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. Swung on to Cluck it short. Cluck to Burincott. That one's going to be missed by Burincott. Mulder's going to round first. It's going to go under the fence, and it's going to be a single.
And you're going to give that a single, or are you going to give it a throwing in?
Okay, we're going to go E6.
I think it's an E6.
We're going to go E6.
If he throws that on the glove, it's an out. And even if it's not, then it was close. Then it's an infield single, just because of the great speed shown there by Carson Mulder. But because he threw it wide, Burincott ended up trying to make the stretch, missed it. I think it's an E6.
On the throw. So it'll be their second guy on second base for Lawson Phillips. Have one out there for the Crusaders.
Mulder came around and scored before.
The lone run for the Crusaders.
Yep. Moss forces him back.
Moss looks in. He fires. That one will miss up on Phillips. It'll be 1-1 to the center fielder in today's ball game.
Is this the fourth? I have this as the fourth base runner on base for CWC.
Sounds right. Another look and strike for Phillips.
That was a little bit high, but I have to say this: the umpire has been consistent, and that's
very
all we
good.
ever ask.
He's been very solid behind the dish tonight. It's not a very forgiving job.
Consistency is the key.
Absolutely. Swung on. That one will be Cluck to Burincott. A stretch from Burincott, a stretch and a half. That'll go down as 6-3 for Phillips, and it'll move
Mulder over to third. Out number 2. Much better throw that time, I thought, by the shortstop. Still a little bit low, though.
That one is swung on. White to Burincott. Burincott with another scoop out of the dirt there.
Bailout play right
there. They are, in fact, getting bailed out by their guy. Dodgeland Husty leads 7-1 after their front half of the inning. You're listening to Gage Runty and Jeff Sauer on Jeff's Live Streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? WIT Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Welcome back here on Jeff's Live Streams in cooperation with Radio Plus. I'm Gage Runty alongside Jeff Sauer. Braxton Soldner is going to lead this one off for the Houston Dodgeland. We called them the Trojan Falcons earlier. It's a shout to Justin, one of our other broadcasters here at JLS. Soldner, 0 for 2 today, a fly out and an error. We'll see what he's got in store for this AB. He's playing center today. Hull winds and fires to Soldner. Swung on to center field. It'll just be a little shallow, and that one will get to Levi Phillips for the first out in this one.
Good job there. It did look like it was going to carry, but he got underneath it quite a bit and ends up popping it out to Levi Phillips, who did a nice job there of calling it to make sure that there was no collision out there, and gets the first out.
1 pitch, 1 out. That one will miss inside on Braden Schwann. Schwann had to duck out of the way of that one.
Yeah. It almost like him again to stay in there and wear it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was coming at the helmet.
Oh, what do they say, Jeff? We got ice or something like that?
Yeah,
we got ice?
Right, and that was coming at the helmet, and it's not like Ryan is throwing 80 miles an hour.
Right.
2-0 to Schwann. With 1 out. Speaking of Justin Gage, Justin is on Saturday. It's going to be fouled off. Is going to be going to the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association banquet. Live streamers are not allowed to be a part of this banquet, but because of our cooperation agreement with Radio Plus, Justin called a game with Jordan King for Mayville football during the playoffs.
That one is a strike on the outside corner to Schwann.
So he was been nominated for a Broadcasters Award. Now, again,
what a guy.
You have to be a part of a radio station or a television station to belong to the Broadcasters Association, and there's a fee associated with it, but it still is an honor here to be recognized by some peers in the state to be nominated for that award. So we're proud of the fact that we do have Justin as a part of Jeff's live stream and calling. And good luck to Justin and to Jordan, and hopefully they'll come home with some hardware.
2-2 to Schwann, misses outside. Ooh, it's interesting, too, because this was I did basketball very loosely, and then this is my first season calling baseball. So to see a guy like Justin, who I've watched, do the entire thing, right, it's pretty cool. Swung on by Schwann. That one is going to be a fly out to Lawson Phillips. He'll get his way under it, and it'll be 2 down.
What a smart play out there again by Lawson Phillips, just having to drift. He sees the ball well coming off of the bat, drifts a little bit, and is able to grab for the second out on the F8 putout. It's going to bring up Traywin White.
Traywin White, if you remember, had the Texas Leaguer earlier in this one. That one's going to be outside to White. It'll make it a 1-0 count. I heard that one on the pro broadcast the other day.
You did?
I thought that was just a Schwartzmiller term, but no, that's a real life thing.
Yeah, it is.
It'll be 2-0 to White.
2-0, 2 down. I'm waiting for the snowflakes. All of a sudden, my hands got a little cold.
It's a little chilly up here in the booth. That wind is blocking, or we're getting blocked in the back, but it's a little colder out here than I'd like to admit.
Right, for baseball. I mean, it's blowing right in here from left center, it kind of looks like, right?
Yeah. Going a little soft here in Wisconsin. Not good. 2-1, 2 down to White.
Feels like hockey season.
Feels like hockey.
Well, it is. It is playoffs here, so for the NHL.
Go Wild.
Yeah, no.
No?
I'm not a Wild fan, and Dominic and Mackay had this. We had this debate, and I'm not a Stars fan either, except they were the original Minnesota team.
They were the original Minnesota team. White will walk his way to first. He'll get the strut. Be 2 down, runner on first for the leadoff man, and Anthony Clark.
So I'll take the Stars over the new team.
The new Minnesota team.
Who were part of an expansion draft of probably, 25 years ago maybe?
I'll take your word for it.
I don't even know how long it was, but way back. And Lucas Coker is going to go out and have a conversation with Ryan Hull and see if they can get on the same page here with 2 outs and a runner over at first.
I'm more of a baseball guy anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
I struggle with a lot of professional sports. The one though I can get into. Oh, why?
That is a pickoff attempt over to first. White will be back in time. That one was closer. Van Heerwarden just couldn't get his glove on that one.
I understand, I guess, because you've got the leadoff runner or leadoff hitter in Cluck up, who is 2 for 3.
Yeah, he's on the tear. That one will get away from Colker. White's going to round second a little bit.
But that's the issue that could have happened on that throw over there. It is such a tough play on that pickoff move, especially when you are actually trying to make the out that throws it into the dirt over there, and Van Heerwarden was able to knock it down. But that gets the runner over as well. Pulls that one foul.
Way foul.
Way foul. Like over by the tractor pull grounds over there. 1-1.
I was talking to Jeff before this. It's a really interesting venue. Like there's it's a old timey. Like I love the building in the background. You don't see that as much anymore because people realize that their buildings would get peppered by baseballs. But the other one that it's the home turf. Like Mayville's onto the golf course is just such a unique thing in high school sports. That one is swung on by Cluck. Lawson's going to work his way over there, and Phillips will make the grab. 7-1 after the top of the fourth. We'll come back here on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. Great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Dawson Moss back out on the bump for the Dodgeland Hustisford Trojan Falcons. It'll bring up Zach Hoffman, the left fielder in this one. Zeros across the board, a 7-1 lead for the Trojan Falcons. Moss looking to protect that. He is just under 40 pitches. This will be the 40th, and it's a strike. It's a beauty right down Main Street.
Right down Main Street to Zach Hoffman. Van Heerwarden is on deck. Landon Smits is in the hole.
0-1 will just miss the outside of the plate. Be 1-1.
But Moss has been around the plate the entire game.
My dad likes to say paint in the corners.
Yeah, he's not been trying to, again, we talked about this. He's not overpowering anybody here. Letting him hit the ball on the ground.
I don't want him to be swung on and fouled back. No windshields, I don't think. So
I didn't hear any crack.
We're good. Working the count is Hoffman. 1-2 count to the left fielder. Lines, fires. That one will miss just outside for Hoffman. Be 2-2 here in the bottom of the fourth.
CWC need to come and start to pick away here and get into this lead.
Swung on to left field. Feilbach will work his way back, and that one will go into the gap for Hoffman. Hoffman will round first hard. He'll round second hard as well.
No.
The throw to third base is just off, and it's a leadoff triple for Zach Hoffman.
Boy, I'm going to unadvise in that. I mean, that was, they were lucky that the relay did not come there. After a good hit to get the thing going, I mean, it goes down as a triple.
The hard line drive from Hoffman works out in his favor, and now it is up to Van Herwarden to knock him in. That one will miss high.
Ball 1 to Jake.
Got to take it. You have the opportunity now. That one will miss high to Jake as well. 2-0 to the first baseman. He started this ball game, is responsible for 5 of the runs on the board.
Zach Hoffman with good speed. I mean, he was able to leg that out.
Swung on and missed from Van Herwarden. It will be 2-1 to the first baseman. Moss will wind, he'll fire. Swung on, missed again. Painting that up part of the zone, him and Cohen must have really talked about that because the game plan has been working for him.
Right. You got Jake to strike out in the second with higher pitches.
Playing the game. 2-2 to Van Herwarden is going to be fouled back. I don't know if this is just a me thing, but if you've been to the Timber Rattlers Stadium, they always play the same joke every time. It's like the car sirens.
Yeah.
And it's something that's like melted into my head. Thinking if it were to happen, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's like the Timber Rattlers
that's
sound,
expected,
you know?
Yeah, right. Full count here to Van Herwarden. Moss just missing on the inside. Fouls that one back to stay alive.
Working a count here is Van Herwarden. Moss started this inning with 39 pitches. He's up to 51, has yet to record an out. Van Herwarden 0 for 1 in this ball game. Swung on. Missed at the top of the zone. It's a big strikeout for Dawson. Moss be one down here in the fourth.
Strikeout 4. And it's going to bring up number 17, Landon Smits.
Smits looking to knock in Hoffman. That one will get away from Cone. Zach Hoffman will walk in. It'll be 2-7. You said they had to chip away at it, Jeff. They're doing just that.
Right. That's exactly what they needed to do here. One of the few wild pitches that we've seen here, or a pass ball, I guess that would be more is the technical term there because that got away from the catcher. And it results in a run.
Swung on and missed for Smits. Be 1-1 here. 7-2 here in the fourth. That one misses high to Smits.
You could see Moss kind of aim that one, so he might be getting a little bit tired here instead of throwing.
Swung on through the 5-6 hole. Smits is going to round first a little bit, check it out, and he will walk back. And a single for Landon Smits. They're going to keep it rolling.
Second base hit here in the inning for CWC.
Right through the 5-6 hole. I know you and Justin are big believers.
Yep.
That one misses low to Hull. Hull 0 for 1 in this one, has a ground out to his name.
Landon Smith has got to be careful there. He had a huge lead and was just walking back. I thought the catcher might try and throw him out.
Swung on, popped up in the infield. It'll be Burinkert working his way over. It'll be a F3 in the books.
Good job there by Burinkert to call it off. Who's catching?
Noah Cohn.
Noah Cohn thought that was popped up foul. Nobody helped him out. And it's the second out. Brings up
Bryce Billy.
The DH today, bottom of the order.
We'll miss away for Billy.
1-0.
Bryce 0 for 1 today. Earlier in this contest. They're going to send Smits. A throw from Cone is a beauty. Cluck just can't get his glove on it.
Yeah, I thought that was a great throw. I thought they had him.
A stolen base in the books for Landon Smits. Two-0 to Billy is popped up. It's going to get just over the edge.
Foul territory. 2-1.
2-1, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Dodgeland Hustisford leads by 5. Billy swung on, fouled back again. If nothing else, Jeff, he's done a really good job of working counts tonight.
Right, exactly, and that's what again, I think that this will probably be the last inning that we're going to see Moss, would be my guess. Again, I can see him aiming the ball more than just throwing it.
2-2 is swung on to center field. Solder is going to take a step back, and he will glove that one. A scoreless inning for the Crusaders.
Nope, they pushed one across.
They did push one across.
One run on 2 hits is what I have. No errors and 1 left on. Yeah. And after 4, your score 7-2. Crusaders trailing Dodgeland Husty. We'll be back after these messages.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
It is Ryan Hull back on the bump for the Crusaders. He's got 56 total pitches as we head into the top half of this 5th inning. It's Gage Runty alongside Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's Live Streams in cooperation with Radio Plus. A 7-2 ball game we've got here. The Crusaders just pushed one across in the bottom half of the 4th. Noah Cohn steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. He's got a walk, a flyout, and a fielder's choice to his name. He's looking to get on base to start something going for the Trojan Falcons. We're officially in run rule territory.
Yes, we
are. So if they put 5 across like they did in the first inning, we can go home.
Yeah, except for CWC will get their chance to come back up. And
really?
Oh, yeah, the home team gets their chance to bat. Right. And they'll push one across to keep us going into the 6th.
Absolutely. Cohn is swung on deep to left field, and it's going to be a foul-out fly ball, and Zach Hoffman's going to work his way over and get his glove on it.
Nice job there.
Absolutely
by Hoffman.
Ripped by Cohn, though.
Tracked that ball down. I just think, obviously, it's cold, and the heavy air is going to be really hard to hit one.
Yeah.
Out of here, even though it's only 306 down that fence line. I mean, it still is way too cold. Brings up the number 3 hitter in Kipton Walter, number 14. Ball 1 to Walter. Hit over short. Mulder grabs a hold of it, fires across the diamond, and gets the easy 6-3 put out. for CWC. 2 down. This is what CWC's defense needed here. They needed Ryan Hull just to throw strikes and allow for the defense to do its job.
They've done that at a high clip here this afternoon. Hull misses high on that one. Stars still learning the new technology here, Jeff.
It is. I mean, we love it because it really makes things a little bit more efficient when we want to try and go back to stats. But pushing the right buttons is always critical.
Right.
Oh.
A big swing and a miss from Feilbach. It'll make it 1-1 here. I was an A1 game changer in high school. Like, I wasn't good enough to play, but I was good enough to do game changer. And this is it's a little different. It's not a whole lot different, but it's just a little bit different. And those like little things are tripping me up here.
Yeah. If we would have access to stats, we would do game changer ourselves, but just doesn't make sense for us to do that. But we do love the people at Game Changer because they've given us access to.
That one's inside of Feilbach. He has to get out of the duck out of the way of that one.
It gives us access to schedules. We're able to see how things. And some of the coaches have been kind enough to leave stats wide open so everybody can go search them. We just found that out for CWC.
Pretty good stuff.
3-1.
That one will be perfect for Feilbach. It'll be 3-2. Full count here, 2 outs here in the 5th. Ryan Hull has 65 total pitches, looking for 66 to be a beauty. He winds up and he fires. Swung on, flied over to right field. Arnold make his way over. It'll go right over his head, right outside of the glove in an E9, but Feilbach will reach.
I'd say technically it's going to go as a base hit because it did not touch the glove, right?
Really? I thought that hit his glove.
Maybe it did. We'll give it to him as an error. I'm good with that. That's fine. What is frustrating to me, though, is Arndt once again tried to play it off to the side of the body. He had plenty of time to get underneath it, play it with 2 hands. Instead, it tries to take the stab at it.
Smits with a beauty. Van Warden is going to hold on to that one. A great play by Smits, and they'll get out of the inning. 7-2, no runs pushed across. And this one will head to the bottom half of the 5th. You're listening to Gage Runty alongside Jeff Sauer on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Cole Arndt will be in the batter's box to start this inning. He's been playing right today. He is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. That one will miss outside to Arndt.
I am really surprised. I know that they probably need to save arms, but
they need arms so bad.
He struggled a little bit in that inning, so I'm surprised that they brought Moss back out to throw.
That one missed high to Arndt. 3-0.
Right off the bat. So that's kind of what my point was, is that tries to aim that, gets that breaking ball in there for a 3-1. But on a 3-1, 3-0, he's sitting dead red, so
Right.
I'm surprised you're coming back with a curve. Now would have been the time to come back with a curve.
There it is again. 3-2. He works this count full. Moss all the way back from 3-0. The deal. Swung on. Missed. Another strikeout for Dawson Moss. I think that's his third today. One down here in the bottom half of the fifth.
I have it as his fourth.
Fourth?
Van Heerwarden went down twice, aren't down twice.
I'll take your word for it.
That's only because I can see the book,
Yeah.
right?
I'm a big paper book guy. I love the paper book. It's an art. That brings up Carson Mulder, who will take that first pitch as a strike. He's 2 for 2 today. He's got 2 singles to his name in the 2-hole. Been playing short today. Been playing a pretty solid shortstop. He swung on, puts this one to Anthony Cluck. Cluck to Burincart, and that one's going to get past Burincart. He's going to round second, and he's going to be in there safely. Carson Mulder, a single, or an E6.
See, I even had his other one as an E6 because remember,
yeah.
that's the one that we were debating about. But Carson Mulder puts that pressure on your shortstop because of the speed that he has. But he's still the throw wide from the shortstop. The first time in that third inning, threw that one wide. Barincott couldn't get there, and this time it was short.
Lawson Phillips gets into one. Right to Cluck. Cluck gets his get back, and he'll be safe at first. And a throw to third. He will drop that one. There will be runners on first and third and 1 out for the Crusaders.
Again, the bobble there at short causes that E6. And runners are at the corners for CWC. And the coach is, what is he coming out to contest? Oh, no, he's going to out and see if the shortstop hurt himself. We'll step aside here and we'll come back after we check the coach checks in on their short. We'll be back.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Thank you for your continued.
We've got Lucas Kolker to come to the dish. Coach went out, checked on Anthony Cluck. He looks like he's okay. Lucas Kolker 0 for 2 today, 2 ground outs.
To the second baseman.
Looking for a big one. That one is swung on to left field. Soldner's going to wait his way over. He's going to make the grab. Mulder will tag from third. It is a sacrifice fly for Lucas Kolker.
Yep. Does his job as he comes in here. Sack fly for Kolker.
That's absolutely how it's done right there.
Runner over at first. It is now 7-3. Just as we said, CWC just chipping away.
So we Zach Hoffman, who, if you remember, is responsible for the triple last inning.
Yep, and came around and scored.
That one's inside on Hoffman. CWC plates another one.
Yep. So again here, Moss just looks tired. He doesn't have that same velocity. Third time through the lineup.
Swung on and fouled by Hoffman.
Zach absolutely peppered that one in that gap. And using his speed, again, I'm the first one to say that I would not have stretched it into a triple.
Right.
He did. Came across.
The 2-1. Missed high. Cone with a little bit of a miscommunication between short and second. Nobody ran with the runner. Cone makes a beauty of a toss. and it's
Shortstop
3-1.
went and played behind the base instead of coming in front of it and cutting. I mean, that is the shortstop's ball. There's no doubt about that.
Ooh, that one just missed upstairs for Hoffman. Phillips gets in there on the stolen base earlier.
Now CWC's got something cooking here with Jake Van Herwarden up to bat. Still 2 down, though. Is there 2 down? I only have 1 down.
I have 1 down as well.
Yeah, only 1 out.
The
scoreboard is wrong.
I think I have 2. Where was it? Ball 3, ball 1.
Oh, that's right. Arndt struck out, and then the sac fly
Right.
for.
Yep.
My apologies. Yep.
That one's up high. The throw down to third is going to be not in time. Lawson Phillips and Zach Hoffman will move into third and second, respectively. Jake Van Herwarden with an opportunity to make up a set of the runs. Swung on through the 6-5 hole. He's going to round third. Hoffman's going to be into the plate safely. It's a 2 RBI single for Jake Van Herwarden, and they are back in this one, Jeff. It's a 7-5 ball game.
Before I could get it out, I was thinking about Van Herwarden gets a single. That's scoring 2 with Zach Hoffman's speed over at second base, and he comes through when we needed him to after having 2 strikeouts.
And now it's Landon Smits who's 1 for 2 today with a single. CWC all the way back, Jeff.
Moss just does not have that velocity. I get it. They're trying to stretch him out to the full 100. But the 3rd time through the lineup,
81.
Less velocity.
Unofficial count on Moss right now is 81 pitches. That one is in there as well. Beauty of an off-speed pitch from Dawson Moss.
Broke a little bit there, made it 1-2 on that breaking ball. 2 down, runner over at first.
Swung on. That one is headed back towards us. We're in the comfort of a shack today. So yeah, we've got a fence in front of us, and
At least
good.
we're out of the rain
Yes,
for the most part,
yeah.
right? It's still cold though.
Oh, yep, no doubt about that.
Forgot my winter boots. See a couple of the fans obviously in the camera shot with their blankies.
Swung on down the left field line. If it's fair, it's going to be a couple bases, but it's not going to be. Landon Smits puts a charge into another baseball.
That one goes foul.
1-2 to the third baseman today. I couldn't tell you what I was thinking there.
Yeah. Third fielder.
The guy that stands on the third
Right.
one, yeah. Deal to Smits. Missed high. They're going to send Jake Van Herwarden, and he's going to be in there.
Nobody covering.
With nobody covering. So it's 2-2 with a runner on second.
To put it within 1 run.
A stolen base for Jake Van Herwarden. Deuce is wild. Swung on by Smits, and it is going to be a strikeout for Dawson Moss. That's not after the Crusaders. Plate 3. It's a 7-5 ball game. We'll be back here on Jeff's Live Stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Marshall Walter will open up this inning for the Dodgeland Hustisford. What I call them before? The Trojan Falcons. I mean, a great inning for CWC. They continue to battle in this one. 1 in the first, 1 in the fourth, and then 3 in the bottom of the fifth. Dodgeland Hustisford looking for a big answer here. Ryan Hull still out on the bump for the Crusaders. He's got 67 pitches in this one. Top of 6 here, 2 innings to play. Jeff, what have you seen?
Yeah, so CWC did exactly what they were supposed to do. Again, I understand pitch count and all of that and the number of pitchers that you have here, but Moss just does not have that velocity anymore. I know that what is he at, 80, maybe 6 pitches?
87,
somewhere in there?
Yep.
Right in there, and they probably will have him come out and throw another 12. But third time around the lineup, CWC has been able to time it out, and they have just been hitting the ball well.
They've been hitting it exactly that. Marshall Walter will step in against Ryan Hull, and he will get his strike. A big swing and a miss from Marshall Walter.
Hull did exactly what he needed to do. Come in and throw a strike, get ahead in the count. And you're going to start to feel, and we felt the momentum swing here. Now you're going to start to see the noose tighten a little bit on Dodgeland Husty, as they're going to say, man, we had a 7-1 lead, and all of a sudden it's gone.
Right. That one swung on. That'll be a tough play for Mulder if he can make it. Mulder to Van Herwarden. It's going to be in time. A 6-3 put out. A big one for Hull. Walter 2 for 4 on today after that one.
Good job there by Carson Mulder not to panic. Comes up and charges it. You know that it's going to slow down here, especially in the wet grass. And makes a good throw over to Van Herwarden.
Braxton Soldner will step in. That one missed low.
Ryan just needs to keep throwing strikes again, just like you were telling Moss before. Now, again, I still believe that, again, I know that you're worried about arms, but I thought that Moss should have come out that inning.
That one missed outside.
2-0?
Yeah, I think so.
As Ryan overthrew that one just a little bit, pulled it to the outside here in the top of the 6th. CWC trying to complete the comeback.
Swung on. That'll be just over the head of Levi Phillips. Braxton Soldner will get into first safe after a good toss from Cole Arndt from right field. That one you don't see often, Jeff.
No, tailed. I mean, it was
the
hit
good old
well.
9-3 putout was in play there.
It was hit hard enough. Cole Arndt is not playing all that deep over in right field. As I was tailing away from Levi Phillips over at second base. And good job there by Arndt to come up fielding and firing it over. And now we'll see if they're going to start running. That's going to be pop fly. Lawson Phillips calls it off in center and gets the second out. As Schwant flies out for out number 2.
If you're the Crusaders, you had to find a way out of this one. I think we're getting...
Number 17 is a new hitter.
Hopefully that's somebody in the...
I don't know if I put them in or not.
Hold on here. We don't have numbers, so it'll be process of elimination.
We'll just have to put him in as just as a plain hitter. There should be a blank spot that's there, unless you can think of who that might be.
That's Slade Younger, I think. Is that 17?
Yeah.
That is Slade Younger. Slade pitched in that Mayville ball game that I watched. Absolutely, dominated for probably 3 innings in that one. A sidewinder, Jeff. You don't typically see that. A lot of guys slayed into this ball game. He's got a runner on first for him. Swung on. Smash hit up the middle. It's going to be a glove job by Levi Phillips. He'll flip it to Mulder, and they'll get out of this inning. A huge inning for CWC to get out of. It's a 4-6 putout. We'll come back here on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
A little bit of defensive movement here in between innings. Schwant comes on to throw for the Trojan Falcons. Moss goes to second. Slade Younger goes out to right. Marshall Wolter moves to third base. Ryan Hull steps in. He's 0 for 2 today. Schwant winds, fires. That one will be in there for strike one on the pitcher for the Crusaders.
Yep. See how Schwant does here as the new pitcher for. Nice pitch there on the breaking ball.
0-2 to Hull. Ground out and a fly out for Hull here in this one. Swung on. It might get over. It's a Texas leaguer for Ryan Hull. A chip job over Dawson Moss's head. And he will be in there. It'll be a single for Ryan Hull.
Couldn't get my hand out of my pocket. It's still cold, so couldn't change the camera shot. Brings up now number 20, Bryce Billy for the Crusaders. Tying run at the plate.
The ball knocked away from Cohn. Cohn with a big hustle to go get his hands on that one. Be a passed ball.
1-0 to Billy. Runner at second.
Swung on, miss. It's a 1-1 count now to Billy. It's starting to get a little cold up here.
It is. I know.
I love that they have the fan up here. It's a nice touch. A good reminder of summer as Billy swings on that one. He misses. 1-2 now to the designated hitter in today's ball game. The 1-2. Ball missed inside and low to Billy. Schwant, that's his, I believe that's Schwant up there.
Pitching, yep, 2-2 is the count. It's his second hitter that he's facing.
Swung on to center field. He'll work back. He'll make the catch. That ball will go into Cluck, and it'll be a fly out for Bryce Billy.
Out number 1. Brings up the top of the order for CWC, the freshman Cole Arndt. Last 2 times he's up, he's struck out.
That one's missed outside to Arndt.
Again, CWC only 2 runs away from tying it, 3 from winning.
Need all of the runs they can get their hands on here. They've got a runner out there in Hull for them. That'll miss, I think.
It was 2-0 to Schwant, or to Arndt.
That one misses outside as well. 3-0 now to Arndt.
Tying run in Arndt. I mean, they put him on base, and you'll bring up Carson Mulder, who has, even though I have him down for 2 errors getting on base, he's been on base 3 times. And Arndt draws the walk. And now coming up is
Carson Mulder,
the lead run.
Hit a couple baseballs pretty hard to the left side here. Cluck, Walter over there, ready for anything it might bring him. That one misses outside, knocked down by no cone. Runners on first and second, 1 out here for Carson Mulder. He's 2 for 3, or if you're generous, he's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and an error. That one swung on, fouled back. 1-1 on the shortstop.
Schwant struggling to find the strike zone here a little bit. Came back with that one, but before that he threw 5 straight balls.
Swung on. That one's fouled back. Pop fly. Cone will work his way under it. It'll be 2 outs now. And Lawson Phillips working his way to the plate.
That hurt CWC big time.
Yeah.
Runners at first and second. And who's hit the ball best today ends up popping it out to the catcher. Got a little bit underneath it. 2 down. Definitely don't want to leave those runners sitting out there if you're CWC.
Absolutely not. Got an opportunity in this one. Got to take it if you're CWC. Phillips steps in. He's the center fielder today. Big swing and a miss from Phillips.
He's done a nice job defensively
Done
here
a great
today.
job defensively.
And he's been on base twice for CWC.
That one, a beauty from Noah Cone, and he'll be in there.
Dropped over there by the third baseman. He didn't have it in his glove when he tried to swing it. And now your tying run is
90 feet away.
180.
Oh, yeah.
But that's okay.
Second base. Swung on by Phillips. That one is going to be gloved by the third baseman to Burincott, and they're going to get out of it.
Nice job there on the defense.
Really, really good job by Dodgeland. Hustisford, when we come back, the top of the 6th here on Jeff's Live Streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Angling only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Warm-ups. Welcome back here to the top.
The top of the seventh.
Seven.
Numbers are hard, Jeff. Numbers are hard.
I just think that you want to get some extra inning play here, and you may have set them up to do so.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take the blame if that's the way that it works out. Ryan Hall back on the bump for the Crusaders. It's Anthony Cluck. You wouldn't want anybody else at the top of the leading this inning off. Anthony Cluck has been stellar tonight. Intentional walk, a single, and a fly out for him. Again, I'll make the same point that I did last time he was up. You don't see intentional walks often in high school baseball.
No, and right now, Dodgeland Husty has been struggling here, trying to get some runs back across here. The last time they scored, if I've got this correctly, they scored in the third.
Right.
They scored 2 runs in the third to make it 7, and ever since then, CWC's defense and pitching has done the job that they've needed to do. CWC, again, has chipped away at this lead, and they need to see if they can push one run. I think they need, to be honest, I think they need one.
I agree.
One extra courtesy run here to give a little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah, they say it on the pro broadcast, the American Family Insurance runs, but we'll take
the insurance runs. Thank you.
Swung on by Anthony Cluck. That one will be just foul. Roped down the third baseline there.
Timed that one out really well. But behind in the count, 0-1, and again, Hull, once a new ball, may have got a little bit damp.
Yeah.
Rolling across the grass.
Probably. Noah Cone lurks on deck.
Instead of snowflakes, we have rain.
Right.
It could snow, it feels like to me.
It definitely does feel like that. No doubt about it. 0-1 to Cluck. That one misses inside. Cluck's got to dance out of the way of that one. It's a 1-1 count now.
Would you like to see him wear that? I mean, really, would you like to get that runner on base?
Yeah.
And let him run? He's stole bases before.
Swung on by Cluck. That one is grounded to Smits. Smits fumbles with it. They're going to have their leadoff man here in the 7th.
Dang, I blew it again on the camera switching. My apologies to everybody there. Runner over at first. Hot shot over to third. Landon knocked it down initially, but just could not control it in the glove. Reached in there with his hand to try and fire it across the diamond. I think he made a good choice by not throwing it across the diamond. Let it eat it.
Don't want a snowball fight in late April.
And we'll see now if they're going to try and run. There's that mistake that you made, and I don't understand it.
They're going to throw that one away on the pickoff attempt. Anthony Cluck's going to waddle into second. It's a runner on second and nobody out.
I mean, I'd love to see what the statistics are on a pickoff. How many times?
In high school, it's not pretty.
5%?
It's not pretty. It's not pretty.
Do I understand holding the runner tight? Yes, but that's a step off. And now an insurance run is 180 feet away.
It's a big strike for Ryan Hall. He's dealing to Noah Cone here. Cone 0 for 3 today. Walk, fly out, fielder's choice, and another fly out to his name. He's got the pop to do it. If they want to knock him in here, it's the guy you want at the dish.
1-1. Yeah, he's hit the ball every single time that he's been up, but he's flew out to center and he flew out to left.
Noah goes opposite field with this one. Arndt's going to camp under it. He's going to get his glove on that one, but it's not going to be enough. Anthony Cluck is going to work his way to third base. Advanced.
It doesn't go as a sacrifice.
I don't think you don't give him a sacrifice, but a big job by Noah Cohn to do that and move your guy over.
Right. It may as well have been, because now you bring up your number 3 hitter and Walter 90 feet away is an insurance run for Dodgeland Husty. Coker's going to go out and have a conversation with Ryan Hall. I'm not sure what the conversation would be here.
Probably your plan against Kipton Walter, who's had a single and a double tonight. Walking a ground out to go alongside of it. He's 2 for 3. Insurance run 90 feet away, and Anthony Cluck.
Maybe
One down here in the top of the 7th.
Conversation may have been just throw strikes. Don't give it
Going
anything
up
in
and
the
in.
dirt, because anything that gets away from Colker is a run scored.
Right.
This is so far back here.
It is.
The backstop.
Fireman's is the exact way in Mayville.
Right. It's got to be a good 25 feet, maybe 30 feet or more.
That one swung on, got a bat on it. Levi Phillips made his way over there, and then Van Heerwarden got under that one. That's a huge out.
Huge out over there for the second out. Reaching for it and didn't need to. Didn't have. That was only the second pitch on him, right?
Yeah. Eager to bring his guy in. That brings up Connor Feilbach. He's 1 for 4 tonight. Single, fly out, ground out. That one missed, or
get a strike.
Right on the black. The outside corner for Feilbach. 0-1 here. That one just missed to Feilbach.
Inside, 1-1.
2 down here in the 7th. Hull winds, fires. That one knocked away by Colker, but just enough. If Feilbach would have had his mindset on scoring, he probably would have been in there, but a huge block by Colker to keep that one relatively in front of him.
The one thing I did miss, though, is I did not hear anybody helping Blake try and find that one.
Telling him, hey, you're good, take your time. Swung on by Feilbach. That one's going to go right down the right field line. Feilbach's going to round first hard. He's going to be into second, potentially. He's going to be into second safely with an RBI double for Connor Feilbach. That'll lock in Anthony Cluck. We said they needed the insurance run. Guess what they got, Jeff?
They got the insurance run. I think that, again, can CWC put up 3? Sure, they did in the 5th inning. So they can put up 3 to still get this thing to even. But I think that might be just enough here. But it is high school baseball, and anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Cameron Burancott steps in. He'll watch the first one go a little bit low, wave off his guy, make sure he is not planning on advancing to third on that one.
Lucas should turn around and thank the umpire for that going off at his inside of his foot.
That's not the first time that's happened tonight. 1 for 3 here is Burancott. Winds and fires. Burancott swung on. That one's fouled back. We'll do it again. 1-1 here. In the top of the 7th, 2 down. Dodgeland Hustisford just plated their insurance run.
And they have another runner out at second.
And if they wanted a 9-5 lead, he's out there.
Right. I mean, they just a mistake here by the pitcher-catcher getting past.
Swung on. Shortstop's got a glove on it. The throw is in time. It is in time. CWC gets out of it with 1 across for the Trojan Falcons. We're headed to the bottom of the 7th here on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers.
Looking back here to Schlevy Field, leading things off for CWC is going to be Lucas Kolker. I think I called him Blake the last time. And it starts out by hit by pitch. And there's one runner on base that they need. And I want to give a shout out again to Hookstra's greenhouse. I'd like to be sitting in a greenhouse right now because it would be nice
and warm. It'd be nice and warm.
But a huge sponsor of JLS for the last 2 years. We couldn't have done this without several of our sponsors that helped us out right off the bat, with Katie's Log Cabin being one of them, Hookstra's Greenhouse again, and I want to thank them for their continued support here. And I just was thinking about how nice it would be to be sitting in a greenhouse right now.
Yeah, very much so.
Zach Hoffman, 1-1.
1-1 on the left fielder.
Had the triple and came around and scored after walking, earning a walk in the fifth.
Gets his bat on that one. Walter is going to fire across the diamond in time to Burncott. Hoffman is going to be a victim of the 5-3 putout, and Kolker will be on second.
One down. And again, that run in Kolker means nothing if you are a Dodgeland Hustisford fan, sorry about that. But if you're a CWC fan, you need him to come across here. You got Jake Van Herwarden, who came through the last time with a single after striking out twice. First pitch is inside to Van Herwarden for a ball. They need to push 3 across. That means you need base runners. They're not going to do it with one swing of the bat right here. Jake has to be picky up there and make a good contact hit.
It's his bat on that one. That one's fouled away.
And that was a good contact hit, right? Put it on the ground, force them to have to field the ball. 1-1 with 1 out. I'm pretty sure that I did not download the upcoming schedule either.
Swung on by Van Herwarden. That one's going to be a liner out to Failbach and left. A good piece of contact, though, from Van Herwarden.
A line drive on a rope. Unfortunately, it just went right to Failbach.
Kolker holds up for Smits. Smits, that one is fouled right down the left field line. Good hands by Coach over there.
If he can feel them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yep, Coach Jay Smith, again, great relationship that we have with Coach, and we really appreciate everything that they do at CWC to try and help us get the word out here that we're doing the broadcasting.
That one misses inside on Smits. It'll be 1-0.
1-1.
1-1.
Yep, on that foul ball that Coach just fielded.
Right, yep. Good point.
With 2 down.
Smith swung on to third base. He can go right through the legs of Walter. They're going to send Kolker to third. And it'll be runners on first and third and 2 outs for
E5 right there.
E5, Ryan Hull.
Hell had a nice single the last time and a stolen base. And he is the tying run at the plate. Again, patience is the approach right here. Let Smits, first of all, get over to second. That's going to be knocked down. No, it's not. Cone misses that one, and Coker's going to come across and score.
Huge.
And it's now 8-6 with Smits sitting over at second base. One 1-0 to Ryan Hull. A chance here to help himself out, the pitcher of record.
Swung on by Hull, right off of the legs of Moss.
They're going to try and send the run.
They're going to send the run home. It's going to be cut off. The throw is going to go to second.
Oh, no.
And Ryan Hull is going to be tagged out.
Jeez.
In between first and second. That is your ball game. A 6-8 final when we come back. Post-game show here on Jeff's Live Streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Well, the run scored, right, for CWC. Was there a runner that came around?
I believe so.
Smits?
Yep, 8-7.
Yep. So it ends up being an 8-7. We'll step aside and we'll come back on the post-game.
Customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back to Jeff's Live Streams in cooperation with Radio Plus. I'm Gage Runty, talking about this one here. The CWC Crusaders fall to the Dodgeland Hustisford Trojan Falcons in a heartbreaker. A 8-7 loss is how that one should go down. In terms of Crusaders, who had the best day, I would give that to likely Jake Van Hairwarden. He had 2 RBIs in 4 ABs and a hit. Carson Mulder also did the job in the best way. He's responsible for 2 of the runs tonight. 2 singles, 2 for 4.
Oh, you got 2 more?
As far as the fielders or pitching goes, Jake Van Hairwarden struggled tonight. He had 1 inning in which he gave up 5 earned. And that, unfortunately, was kind of the reason for today's loss. A shout-out to Ryan Hill, though. He goes 6 innings, 3 earned, and a K, or a couple of Ks, I believe, within that. His job was to go in and get strikes, and that's exactly what you did. I mean, you can't fault a guy for that. As far as Dodgeland Hustisford is concerned, a couple huge performances. Anthony Cluck responsible for 3 of the runs in today's ball game. Kipton Walter, 3 RBIs. Marshall Walter, the Walter brothers doing the darn thing. Marshall Walter, 2 RBIs as well, 2 for 4 today.
Yeah, what a contest we had here today, Gage. Again, Hustisford jumps out to a 5-0 lead, right? CWC gets the answer right away in the first with getting a run across to make it 5-1.
The game ball today, I think, goes to the Dodgeland Hustisford pitching, though. I mean, Dawson Moss was stellar. Braden Schwant was stellar. Both of these guys, 2 earned runs for Moss. Most of those came from unearned runs, and you can't really fault the guy for that. He recorded 5 Ks today and 7 hits. So a pretty good day at the office for Dawson Moss. Again, a very close ball game. You said it best. The way that CWC fought tonight, I think, is extremely admirable. All the way back from what was a 5-0 deficit at one point, they fight back. I think it was 7-1 at one point in today's ball game, and they fight all the way back.
Yeah, again, it was a great ball game here. There's resilience here for CWC to get themselves back into it, and you hate to see them lose it on a running error. Now, that's the way it looks, at least on paper, but that's not obviously where you lose it. You lose it throughout the entire 7-inning game. It just happens to come down to the last out is right there. Gage, fantastic job on the call today. Thank you for joining me here at Schleve Field as we get ready to wrap things up here on the post game. Upcoming schedule, I don't have the slide ready to upload, but tomorrow we'll be back here as Laconia will be taking on CWC. Did you get a final at all by that Mayville-Laconia score?
I can if you can filibuster, I can get one.
I can. I'll dig out a little bit here, and we'll see if we've got a final score between Mayville and Laconia, who are playing tonight as well. We also will be covering Chilton versus Oakfield softball tomorrow. I believe it's Chilton versus Oakfield. That is going to be a dandy of a contest as well that will be on. And then on Saturday again, we will be off, and we're wishing all the best to Justin Schwartzmiller, who will be going to Wisconsin Broadcasters Association banquet as he's nominated along with Jordan King for the call that they made for Mayville football, and we hope that they'll come back with a little bit of hardware of their own and be able to broadcast there.
Yeah, we don't have a final, but we do have a 7-run lead in the bottom of the 7th. Laconia currently leads Mayville by a score of 14-7 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. If you're interested in how that one wraps up, go check out Mackay and Dom Ackerman over there in Mayville.
Yeah, a fantastic game we should expect tomorrow between Laconia and CWC. Again, thanks for joining us on the broadcast. The final thing that we do when we end things here on Jeff's live stream, we always wrap up things with a prayer, so we'd love to have you join us here. Father God, we want to thank you and give you all the praise again for the opportunity that we had here to watch this fantastic contest put on here by these amazing creatures that you created here on earth. And we hope that they have brought glory and represented you well tonight during this athletic contest. We also want to give you all the thanks and praise for the opportunity that we have here at Jeff's live stream to be able to bring these broadcasts to you. We are so honored and blessed. Heavenly Father, we also ask that you will be with all of the fans who were here today, as they will make it home safely, and we ask that you be with all of the athletes as they try and heal up from the battle that they had out here today. And finally, Lord, we ask that you will find healing for all of those who need to feel your healing hand, whether it's mentally or physically. We know that if you say the word, Lord, that it would be taken care of. We ask all these in Jesus' name. Amen. Thanks again for joining us here on the broadcast. Thanks again to Gage Runty for helping me make this call here and making things a go here on Jeff's live stream. Take care. God bless, and we can't wait to see you at a diamond near us.
Our sponsors include
Hookstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira. Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.